Now to Hurricane Irma, still impacting some of us here in South Florida, even as we look ahead to the 2-year anniversary of the storm making landfall in the lower Keys.
Irma was a strong Category 4 when it slammed ashore back in September of 2017. CBS 4 meteorologist Dave Warren recently revisited the hardest hit area to see how far the recovery has come.
Still rebuilding in the Florida Keys nearly 2 years after Irma. The view from above is seen from Drone 4. Big Pine Key was ground zero.
Coming down the Keys, the fences were down still, so deer roaming around. There was boats everywhere, seaweed everywhere.
Residents are bonded now in a way they could have never imagined. Many remember Irma as if it was yesterday.
Oh my God, I couldn't even get to it because of the trees. There was a crew from North Carolina that came in with chainsaws and finally were able to get us from the street to the house.
Sandy Barth is among those who struggled to return after the storm to assess the damage. Things here have been cleaned, but scars remain. Like many here, they work to rebuild, but the biggest problem? Still finding and getting help.
Basically, help is almost impossible.
Sandy is not alone. Others who have been trying to rebuild find very few people to do it or the money to do it with.
I had yard space, but I needed welding done, I needed engine work done, I needed glassing done, I needed painting done, and nobody was available.
Compounding the problem is the loss of cheap housing following the storm.
I mean, if you're looking around here, all the little trailers are washed away. All those lots are selling for $250,000.
As we drove through Big Pine Key, we found empty lots and many for sale signs, proof of all the people who just gave up and left. Irma's reach stretched up the Keys to Marathon. Fisherman's Hospital damaged beyond repair.
Recovering from Irma, like Fisherman's Hospital, destroyed by the storm, they actually had to work into the parking lot and now are in these modular structures.
A family of a different sort, pulling together with a common goal.
Very frustrating and heartbreaking, really, in a sense, because we knew how bad it was.
My concern was how would we be able to serve the community, because we knew we weren't going to be able to use the hospital.
So they made one.
And it was a MASH unit, it was a tent, and it was these sea containers that had been converted into patient rooms.
Hospital employee Laura Arbuckle continued working even though her house was destroyed. She said her hospital family made her stronger.
You don't see tears. You see everybody's happy and they're proud.
Happy and proud and still rebuilding after Irma. Dave Warren, CBS 4 News.
Florida State Senator Anna Flores' district includes all of the Keys. We asked her if she's happy with the legislature's commitment to funding the Irma recovery effort.
There could have been so much more that we could have done this year. We know that there's still money that the Keys needs to be able to rebuild their emergency operations center. We have some cities that still don't have their city halls rebuilt, so there's a lot more that we could have done. But we did what we could within the financial realities that exist this year.
Senator Flores says the single biggest challenge that remains after Irma is affordable and workforce housing. She says it's a long-time problem Irma only made worse.